All right, let me start with the first question. Now, do you know Julie Smith, who's been to Israel with us, and she's the producer of this show and the editor? Her mom went to be with to heaven a year ago yesterday, and so she went and had a celebration. And a really neat thing. I'll do the nuts and bolts of it is they went and their kids there, and they're going to raise their glasses and with the kids and everything, and toast the mom who's in heaven. They were Thai. Her mom was full Thai, I think, from Thailand. And so they ordered the drinks to come, soda pop, whatever they had. And the mom had gone to be with the Lord at 7:15, and they just ordered these drinks for the kids and everybody to arrive at the table. They didn't say what time, and exactly at 7:15 they delivered it. And the glass that Julie had, this is I think it's a Chinese restaurant, I'm not sure, but the glass they had, because it was Chang's, but the glass they gave Julie was written in Thai, and it said "Cheers" on it. They didn't know they delivered it in the natural at 7:15 at that moment. But at that moment, they delivered the glasses at the exact moment on time with the glass being in Thai. And cool. And when that happened, she told the story and said, "Could I buy the glass from you? I'd like to buy this glass." And the lady that she told the story to was in tears and crying about this, and the manager came back out and said, "No, you can't buy it. It's a gift from us to you." So it was really neat. Well, Julie has this question. Okay, based on that event, she just said, "We gathered and celebrated my mom on this 1-year anniversary and plan to do so yearly. Do those in heaven celebrate their graduation? Do they have parties that celebrate anything like that?" That's her question.
They actually celebrate that more than they would their birthday. Their birthday in heaven now is the day they came home. So everyone celebrates, even though I can't say they keep track of dates. They know when something happened. I do know that people do celebrate their homegoing, so they'll all be doing that together.
Very cool. Yeah, and I'm always having questions myself about what kind of things are they earth oriented in what way. Like I've asked this before and I can't quite remember how you do it, but do people in heaven ever reminisce about anything on earth, or is that so dark compared to the present? Like would they say, "Remember when we all went on that hike together," or are those memories so dark that they're not even worth reminiscing about?
Anything that was delightful that people really loved, especially things they did with their family, yes, they do talk about them. They do. But, and the father just is laughing at me like, he's laughing at me because he said, "What do you think their first homegoing was? It was a party."
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It was the beginning of many parties. This is what the father's saying to me while I'm listening to you. He said, "It is a party. Your homegoing is a big party. They don't have funerals in heaven. The first one starts till you come home. That is your first welcome home party." Wow. But everyone does celebrate that time that they came home.
Well, and that's very real for us. Doreen lost her dad a couple days ago. He was suddenly gone. He got COVID, and he's 93.
Yes.
And he was gone. And I talked to my mom yesterday, and she's not expecting to come out of the hospital. That's really, really close for both sides of it. My mom and her dad. And I don't know, my mom may recover. She doesn't have COVID, but she's got double pneumonia, and she's telling me, "Go get this file. If I die, do this." So it's like, I've told several people, since I knew Kat, this whole thing about the saints dying is a totally different picture now.
Yeah.
Now I think it's almost a relief knowing the bliss that they will go and the parties and the joy. Even today, you're saying it's going to be a party. Her dad was very active when he was younger. He water skied, the whole thing, My mom too. She was a risk taker. She did this trestle thing, this like almost a mile long trestle across the canyon, or half a mile, whatever it was, where there was no sight and there's no way to get off. And trains came there all the time. Trains can't stop by the time you see. She decided to walk across this trestle where if the train came, that's how she was as a kid, Crazy.